So here is my legs, and I'm going to use the Tan Wipes by Solait. Cannot say that word, as always. So just moisturising all the dry areas, because I have lots. My skin suffers with dry areas, especially around about the foot part. Oh, it's terrible. And my tan just groups on it there, and I never really get it without it, even with the moisturisation. But I still do it. So now I'm just going for it. I find wipes quite hard. I didn't have any gloves, so I had to do it without, but my hands didn't get affected because I washed them straight after. But yeah, it was quite hard because they were kind of like grouping together and not staying as a big sheet. So it made it harder to put on, I found. But that's just totally nothing, hardly anything to worry about. So that's it on compared to the other one. Now, I think that leg I had done with the oil, but I had done that ages ago. So it should be okay. Right, I'm just taking out one. So one was for my leg because it went dry then. But I left a little bit in it to do my face later. And then I took out another one and I'm just popping it on my neck, my décolletage, and then on my arms. I don't show you my arms because I was pulling some dodgy faces. And then I just got the one from my leg and I'm just finishing off with my face. I'm putting it up all around there. So yeah, I'm going to do a full review now when I get my camera charged, and I'll put it at the end of this video and I'll let you know some of the pros and cons. So this morning when I woke up, this is my leg compared to the other leg. So obviously the tanned leg is with the wipes. Now I'm really impressed with that, and tonight when I go home I'm doing the other leg. So yeah, I had to go with one foot brown and one foot not brown today to the school run, but I don't think anyone's looking when we're in such a rush. But yeah, I like it. I missed a little bit of the foot, if you can see, and I missed a bit on the side of my knee, which was gutting. This is my body, my arms. I think I look more tanned than I did in the last video. Yeah, tired face. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm in a new place. This is my mum's new house. Yep. So this is her bedroom. So there's a few bits of washing and stuff here because she has to get a new wardrobe. Oh my goodness, it's been terrible. We have to try and get everything new. So it's been pricey. Anyway, this is my tan video, so I'm adding this on to the end. So you will have seen me do one leg and do my face and my body with the tan wipes. Now, I'm just going to do a little add-on now just to say what I thought about the tan wipes and if I recommend them. I got them in a box swap from the Wacky World of Lottie, so thank you very much for letting me try them out. It was so exciting to get a tan product. I'm always excited with that. So I done my legs and I loved the results this morning. I thought it was really easy to do and it didn't make me have tan hands. As you can see, I done it yesterday. There's no tan hands there, so that's a good thing. So I think I might just do pros and cons. So the pros for the tan wipes are they're really easy to use. You've just got a wipe, you can totally just go for it all over your body, and yeah, I like that about it. The other pro is the smell. The smell is delicious. There is no bad smell to it. It smells like tropical and it's just gorgeous. Another pro is it wasn't sticky and it dried insanely quick. I mean, I was really quite surprised because I put it on, went back downstairs, and I didn't even notice for the rest of the day that I'd had any kind of tan on, which is brilliant. Even the tan oil that I'm loving at the moment is not as good as that. So I am impressed by that. Right, now some cons. The cons are those wipes are really hard to keep flat, so they kind of like group up together, so you're not getting the same kind of thing out. And then I was like, it was just harder to use the tan than I thought. Whereas if you've got gloves on and a mitt, you can get that more like roundabout kind of movement. Although I didn't miss anything that I can think of. There was a little bit of grouping on my feet. So if you can see, like here, so there was a bit of grouping around here, but the rest was fine. So I was quite impressed by that. But yeah, it was harder to move the actual thing around as a wipe. And then another thing that is a con, it didn't give you an instant hit. It wasn't like as you can see now, this is today, and I am not like majorly brown, I don't think. But so it's not made me tropical which I do like a really dark tan, and I don't think it has dark tanned me. I am right in the light of my mum's window, so right, so that's more my colour just now. Try and see if I can sit you here. Oh, sorry, I don't think I can get you in to see it properly without having this bright light from outside coming in. So I'll try and put some natural pictures in at the end, or I'll video when I go outside now when I go to get my mum's washing. But yeah, it wasn't an instant hit of colour. I think there was a good comparison, but you'd have to maybe go over it again after the 4 hours. And yeah, so that's something that I would say. I mean, if you're like a real, it was in medium, so there's probably dark ones, but if you are wanting an instant hit for the next day, then you'd maybe have to do it a couple of days in advance and keep doing it every day just to get that instant hit. So that is it really. That is it from my tanning video. I hope you enjoyed a quick look at the Solait tan wipes from Superdrug. I'll leave the description bar below how you can go get that. It was a gift, so I'm not going to look. I'm just going to share the link and you can go look. So I don't want to look at prices and stuff because it's from the, a box swap, and I prefer not to do that. So pop on over, have a look and see if you want to buy them after this review. As a recommendation of tans, and I use tans a lot, they aren't my favourite because of the whole thing. They were hard to use, but that might just be me who finds that hard to use. I prefer a tan and mitt, and but I loved them for smell, I loved it for drying, and if I keep using them, maybe I'll be quite impressed with them with the colour payoff, because it might just get more and more. So yeah, and I do like my face, it's quite an even colour, there's no kind of build up. Now obviously I did an Instagram story today and it was on my tan moustache. So someone, well 2 people, brought up that I do get a tan moustache, so shave that beard. Yeah. Okay, so what I usually do is I get like a group of tan around about this area. You can see a little bit there, it's like this size. Now that happens, unfortunately that happens when you tan, and it's so annoying, frustrating, but it does happen. So if you see that in the future, please just ignore it. But I try and scrub it, but it just doesn't help. I think it must just be a dry area on my skin, and tan unfortunately will group onto that dry area. Even though I moisturise every single day of my life, it'll still kind of like clog up on the areas. That is the dodginess of tanning, isn't it? But I would rather be safe and use a fake tan than use tan in beds, and I would rather be tanned than be white. So I take the tan moustache and I roll with it. Alright, so thanks for joining me on this ever so crappy review of those wipes. I hope you got something out of it, and I hope you're maybe interested, because I think I've just went back on a tangent again. For my recommendation, it would be that I do recommend them because they are easy to use, there is no smell, they smell actually lush. The drying process is really good, but you'd maybe have to use them quite a few times to build them up, or maybe get the darker shade. That might be even better. So that is it for me from those wipes. I will keep using them, and I'll do another update maybe next month after I've used them continually. I've only done one leg, I've only done one with my face. I need to do a few to really get to grips with the tan and see if I actually like it, and I will update you next month on that. Alright, so take care of yourself, have a fantastic day, have a fantastic weekend. If I post this up on Friday, if it's up on a random day, then totally ignore that. Alright, catch you later, bye!
Subscribe to my channel.
Hello.
Comment below. Press the bell button. Thumbs up. Thank you.